Hey folks, this week brings a wave of headlines from budget crises and prison surges here in Colorado to new White House health warnings and national battles over Charlie Kirk's legacy. I'm Tori, and here's your Mountain Minute for September 24th. Let's break it down. We start in Evergreen, where students are carefully returning to class 2 weeks after the tragic high school shooting. Senior Sylvia Howell says the reopening is slow and emotional, filled with hugs, tears, and the need to heal together. At the Capitol, Colorado faces a serious budget crunch. Next year's programs are expected to cost $850 million more than the state will have to spend, driven by soaring Medicaid costs and TABOR's strict growth cap. The Colorado Supreme Court is now weighing whether state officials illegally denied journalists access to child abuse hotline data. News outlets say the information is vital for accountability after tragedies in residential treatment centers. Meanwhile, prison populations are surging again, fueled by parole violators headed back behind bars. Reform advocates argue it punishes people for technical violations, while supporters call it a long overdue return to law and order. And water is back in the spotlight yet again. A new piece titled Harris Water Time reflects on the Colorado River Compact's century of lessons, a reminder that today's disputes over drought, usage, and equity are still shaped by decisions made over 100 years ago. Finally, a closer look at work and technology. AI is already reshaping Colorado's legal services industry, with firms turning to new tools that streamline research and hiring, sparking debate over what's gained and lost as automation takes hold. On the national front, the 1776 Project PAC has launched a campaign to expose teachers celebrating Charlie Kirk's assassination. The group says no one celebrating murder should be trusted to teach America's kids. In Texas, a Democrat activist group pressured teachers to block students from forming a Turning Point USA chapter. Critics say adults even doxed kids who were inspired by Charlie's legacy, sparking outrage from Moms for Liberty and TPUSA. Finally, a major White House announcement. President Trump and HHS Secretary Robert F. Kennedy Jr. said Tylenol use during pregnancy is linked to higher autism risks. They also pointed to a possible solution as a promising treatment for symptoms. The makers of Tylenol strongly dispute the claims, of course, but the administration says parents and doctors deserve transparency. And finally, the media wars continue. Sinclair Broadcasting is holding firm, refusing to air Jimmy Kimmel even as Disney promotes his return, following backlash over the late-night host's cruel jokes about Charlie Kirk. For full coverage, head to RockyMountainVoice.com. Stay sharp, stay bold, and stay in the fight, friends. We'll see you tomorrow.